All right, we're back. Now, I think that synth needs some work. The character doesn't sound right. What's up? Just checking the, trying to tweak the synth so that it's just right. I think it needs to be faster too, because, you know. Just a little bit slower. So, just fixing this synth. And maybe it needs to be a little wider. Maybe not so wide. You mean when I can't find certain sounds? Or like just, I don't know. If I don't have all the sounds to something, I don't do the track. It's gotta be 100% all the elements are found. So I just leave it till I find the right sound. A little bit faster. Let's try 32. Yeah, but like if I don't have all of the I don't put up a video unless I have all the sounds. Like I can't just use the game sounds. Like sometimes I do that if there's like if it's like a synth, and then I can go and like remaster it, basically just rebuild it. But no, I never use the game sounds. Everything has to be, if it can be restored, it has to be restored. Some exceptions are like the game sound effects. Rare recorded that on their own. There's no restored version, so I have to use those. Alright, now, first of all, this one I think it needs to, I don't know, be beefed up a bit maybe. Let me check the original version. Yeah, it needs to be warmer for sure. Like, it just needs to have more spunk. Yeah, I tried doing that, like doing a partial restoration, but it kept getting like people kept stealing it and uploading it to YouTube. So, like, I just can't do that, like a partial restoration and then like put it up on the Dropbox and then, you know, maybe I could send it to you personally and be like, don't give this out because people will upload it to YouTube. But no, I'm not gonna put up a video when it's like a partial restoration. All right. Now let's take this track by track. Let's go to the trumpet. Well, first of all, let me give a last listen to the synthesizer. Maybe a little bit less important. I think it sounds better with the chorus on. Maybe not so much delay. Maybe just a little bit. Let me go to the trumpet. Give it less delay. I wanted to have more of an accent at the beginning, so let me no, let me try this. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Converting the sounds in the restorations to the SNES, you make sure you're using the right sounds. No, I've never tried that. I already know, like I can, it's not all the time that I know for sure I'm using the right sounds, but it sounds good. Like, I can pretty much, I don't even know how you would convert that to SNES, like convert it back to SNES. So yeah, no, I've never done that. But someone is making, like, converting it to a format that can be used, like they're making like a patch or something so it can be used in the game. Like, the game can be played with the restored track, which is awesome. I might have to pick that up one day when I'm not busy. Alright. So, what's bothering me about the piano is it's got this low end thump on the high part. Like, where it's still like. So let me go and not so much delay, first of all. Bypass. That's good. How did I convert that? Oh, I just used, like I just recreated it with the DK sound font. So yeah, that had to be done by hand. I'm never doing that again. That was back when I had like buku time on my hands. This one has crazy amounts of reverb. I like it. check on the. Now this definitely needs some working on because. It's just, it doesn't have this, like it needs a EQ first of all. It doesn't even have its track yet. Does it have reverb on it? Oh, I don't need to have both of the own tracks. No. Does it even have reverb on it? I feel like it should have some kind of reverb on it. No reverb. Oh yeah, dude, I love doing these. That's why I do them without being paid. And that's why I only do DK, because it's the only game I love that much. And personally, I love like having, I really just love like having this sort of like small community where people come and like watch me do these, and then everybody sort of comes together over it. It's really nice. I like it. I'm just glad to be a part of something like that. Now, this choir needs work. I'm not even sure if I'm not really sure it's the same sound, because the way it's kind of a high, the original was kind of a high sampled note, and it was very compressed. Let me pull it up. I think it was sampled at this note right here. And so I'm actually fairly sure that is the right sound. But it was, see, it's a different sample here than down here. See? It changes right here. So it's going to sound a little bit different, but that is the instrument he used. Now this sound lacks some sort of richness to it, so I think I need to just EQ it. Stereo. So what this does, for those of you that don't know, it like widens the stereo by delaying the right and left channels. So if I go to, it gives it a way wider feeling. Now, the icing on the cake of this is going to be putting some reverb on it. Oh yeah, you restored like films. I don't know how that works. I'm sure it works by like enhancing the. Yeah, tell me how that works, because I don't know how it would work enhancing a cartoon, because that's a totally different process. I never looked into film restoration. And I'll keep doing this for a second. very high sound. See how it just feels so much more airy like that. And that's a good airy, good kind of airy feeling. Because you want this to feel like a heavenly choir. But actually the original didn't have, like the original it was really dark due to compression, so let me see how that affects it. Yeah, so it was kind of a cold feeling, but I don't think it's supposed to feel like that in this one. That's good for like the ice level, but this is supposed to be like a heavenly, relaxing choir, so. So I'm gonna leave the brightness where it is. Maybe not so much brightness so it doesn't sound like a cheesy video game track. But yeah, I like it like that. And you can't tell me there's not some panning going on here. Come on. Yeah, there is well, it's all panned to one side, but let me check what the channel panning is like. Okay, it's like this way. So let me apply that to here and see how it sounds. And then this one too. DV and R. That means nothing to me, but yeah, that's interesting. I've heard of like them restoring, maybe it works the same way as like these do. Like you take the original materials before they were digitized, like the original films, and you just kind of like re-scan them or whatever they do to make them digital. And you just like scan them in a better way than what everybody else would see on, like, would have seen on their TV in, like, the 40s or something. Which I know Ren and Stimpy wasn't the 40s, but I was more thinking of, like, The Wizard of Oz or something like that. But, yeah. So I think this choir is sounding good. Oh yeah, that's even better than I expected it to come out. But so let's listen to the that bass, that big wah bass. Okay, that's good, but if you notice, there's a little split when it changes notes, so I'm gonna go and just make that 2. I don't want that little split sound. So it would be this right here. Okay, duplicate that. No. Why would you put it all the way over there? Okay. Oh yeah, like it would remove all the little weird spots by predicting what the... Yeah, I'm sure it would color correct it too to some extent. Like it would make the color, like pretty much enrich the colors and like make them more consistent. Like remove all the little spots and just make it like a flat digitized color kind of thing, which I guess would make it feel a little less organic, but like you could probably tweak it so it still feels organic. Doesn't do this in the original, but I'm gonna smooth out that, like, the automation on that part right here so that it feels more organic. Just smooth it a little right here so that it kind of connects really well. I'm actually going to connect those two choir notes. Oh, nice. So you still have to look for those, you still got to look for the, like, source materials like I do. Kind of sucks, don't it? I know. But the bass. Now the bass is gonna need some work. As always, we need to make the bass more powerful. So saturation knob. Oh yeah. But I also want the bass to stay around there, so. Now I do want to tweak this. And it doesn't even have a track yet, so. And I feel like either way it should get a little bit of reverb, just because it's like very clean sounding, and I don't like that sound. Maybe it wasn't obvious in the Super Nintendo, but it is now. Yeah, see, that's just fine. Just something so it feels a little more organic. And that's gonna play all the way through, so let's go to the piano. Maybe that doesn't need to be so loud. Maybe not so strong. Ooh, what was that last note? Okay, I see. Kind of fading out on me. Wrong. Perfect. And the kick. I think the kick should still have some kind of... It sounds good, but I think it still needs a little bit of beef. Just give it that thump. Yeah. Perfect. And I think this needs a little bit of He's a little bit off the low end. Maybe even a high pass. Yeah, there you go. And then the toms. Ooh, this is so good already. I think they still need a little distortion on it. I think those delays are a little bit too... Oh. Something happened. What happened here? Okay, something messed up. I'm gonna wait for FL Studio to respond. It should have saved back up no matter what. Now we wait. RIP. For real. Okay, it's not. If it hasn't responded now, it's not going to. But it's